What's up, you degenerates? What's going on, guys? How is everybody doing today? Let's have a look. We got the JASMY breakout taking place, baby. The JASMY breakout taking place. Let's see who's out there in the world, guys. As always, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Listen, guys, we only need 6 subscribers to get to 8,000. 6. If you're watching either live or the replay, please hit the subscribe button. Help us get over 8,000 subs on our road to 10. It would be greatly appreciated, guys. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it helps the channel grow. So bring some good karma into your life, right? Big Kev, what's up, buddy? Day 1, and you're already bringing so much alpha. I don't know how you do it, Rob Father. I do it with a broken arm, buddy. I do it with a broken arm, too. So I'm doing it. I can't leave you guys high and dry. Come on now. Jetpack, the future's now. Good evening to all. Isaac, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, my brother. I love seeing you, man. You're here every live stream. You're here for every live group video call that we do over on the Patreon. Even when you're not talking in there, I see you watching, my friend. That's absolutely awesome, brother. Aaron, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Green Tea is here. Good evening. 2024 is officially behind us. Let's see what 2025 brings. Matt, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. All right, so most of the gang is here. Mr. Johnny's in the house. What's up, buddy? Wave the taco. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Large supporter of the channel. Always good to see you here, my friend. My Halo Within. Hello. Happy New Year. Welcome to the party, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So as we see, guys, JASMY closed outside of this descending channel. We almost tested resistance here at 3 cents 555. Rejected off, but we're still green for the day, guys. So step 1, get things done, right? Let's break through 3 cents 5 and get up to 4 cents. We need to start closing daily candles above 4 cents on this breakout, guys. Now listen, what's very possible, what we could do, you guys know this structure, we talk about it all the time. We could come down, test the top of the trend line before takeoff, right? So stay tuned for that, or we might just go. We might just go. So I'm going to have to pay attention to that very closely, guys, but so far so good. We have the breakouts. We closed outside of here. RSI's in neutral, 47.71, ready for liftoff. Big things popping, little things stopping. You guys know it. All right, so let's go over to Bitcoin. Sorry, I had to cough there, guys. Let's go over to Bitcoin and see what's going on over there. So same thing with Bitcoin, guys. We are at 95,000 even. We came up to test 95.5 or 95, yeah, 95.521. We rejected off that level, but we're still green. We're still green. Now, as I've told you guys 100 times, my price target for Bitcoin, until we start closing candles back above 98,600, my target is still down into this golden pocket. Until we start closing candles above this level here, my target is down here. To invalidate that, we need to be up here, okay? Right now, we are most certainly not up there. So I have dry powder right now, guys, on the side, and I was this close to dollar cost averaging today, but I wanted to see where the daily candle closed. And since we're still down here and we're rejecting off this resistance level at 95.5, again, I got to feel like we're still coming down to this level. And if we are, I'm going to make sure that I have dry powder to back up the truck in my altcoins if we come down here. Because if we do come down here, from where we are right now, I mean, we're looking at, if we go to the bottom of this, we're looking at a 10.5% to the downside, which isn't terrible, 10.5%, right? Top of the range, we would be at about 7.5% down. So that would be, you know, a little bit more for the altcoins. So if that happened, you know, I'm going to be ready with dry powder to scoop up, baby, scoop it up, right? That's what we do, guys. We take advantage of these dips. We don't have emotion. We're just ready to go, baby, right? That's what we do. So that's what I'm watching over here on Bitcoin. I won't be happy until we start closing daily candles above the 30-day SMA as well. Right now, the 30-day SMA is sitting at $98,224. Way of the taco. I hope it doesn't take off this week. Got a DCA. I don't think it's going to take off, brother. I think actually, like I said, I'm holding dry powder. I think we're coming down here. So you might have an opportunity to really do some good scooping up down here, man. I have dry powder on the side, like I said, right now. And I'm waiting. I'm not deploying it. I almost bought some today, but I was like, you know what? No, I think we're coming down to this range, man. And if we do, altcoins are going to have, you know, maybe a 20% pullback, 20 to 25% pullback on most altcoins, right? But I think that'll be the average 20, 25% pullback on the altcoins. And I'm going to take advantage of it. I don't think it's going to be long, though, guys. Like, I think we'll have a very, very quick recovery from that, right? But I still think that that's going to happen. Again, the only way I'm going to feel like it's not going to happen is if Bitcoin starts closing candles above 98,600, right? Until that happens, I'm short-term bearish. Short-term bearish, to be clear, okay? Long-term bullish, short-term bearish. So another reason that I say that, guys, is look at this. Now, we like to check this every single stream now. We use this tool all the time now, right? This is the liquidation map, okay? Look at this over here. Now, if you're new to this, the right side of this red arrow is people that are putting in longs, or sorry, shorts, putting in shorts. And the left side is people putting in longs, right? So the orange color is 100x leverage. The yellow is 50x leverage, and the blue is 25x leverage. Now look at all the liquidity here. Look at all of this people putting in longs, right? Look at all that 100x leverage and 50x leverage sitting there right now, right? What that tells me is that Bitcoin's going to come down. We could come down all the way around 92.2 to liquidate all these people, liquidate all of this, get rid of all that liquidity, right? Before coming back up. So that's why I say we're going to see that pullback, guys. This is getting bigger and bigger. More and more people are putting in longs. And when you see that happening, you know what happens. You guys have seen it with me 100 times now. It's not your first rodeo with us here at Crypto Future, right? So strap in, strap on, and we're going to pay attention to this. We're going to watch all these people get liquidated. We're going to take advantage with our dry powder and scoop up some altcoins on the lows. And then we're going to come back up again, and we're going to be happy and healthy, right? So, Beebs, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. When do you expect it could take a dip before coming back up? I mean, really any day now, to be honest with you. Really any day now. We could see that flush. I think that we're going to see for the first 10 days of January, 10-ish days of January, I think we're going to see, you know, mostly red for the first like 10-ish days of January, maybe the first half of January. But then things are really going to start to go nuts to the upside, right? So I would say within the next week and a half is when I expect to see that pull back to the downside. And then away we go, right? We'll flush out those all of those longs, and then we'll flush out the shorts, and then it's off to the races. Side saddle beginner. Nice. Nice. So yeah, that's kind of how I see things playing out, guys. If we go and have a look over at the crypto bubbles, I think this is kind of a trap right now, right? That's why I see what's happening. We're seeing a bunch of people putting in a bunch of longs, a whole lot of 100x and 50x leverage, and look what's happening, right? Look at the market right now. If you don't see this as manipulation, guys, this is obvious. This is an obvious trap, right? Look at the market. Look at all the green. Look at all the green right now, right? And as a result of all this green here, what's happening? What's happening I'll show you what's happening. All this long leverage is getting put in, right? All that long leverage is getting put in. That's a trap if I've ever seen one, right? They're allowing people to think that the market's good, about to take off. So they're putting in longs because the market's pumping a little bit. And boom, gotcha. Trap set, trap sprung, liquidations on the longs, and sweep the lows, and then we're ready for liftoff. That's how I see things playing out here, guys, right? This seems like an obvious trap to me. I could be wrong, but it seems pretty damn obvious to me, right? Matt, because of these prolonged opportunities to DCA, I've been able to overshoot my original goals for the run. It's truly a blessing. Matt, congratulations, brother. See, I love hearing that, guys. I love hearing that. That's epic, man. That is epic. You get to the top of the mountain, find a taller mountain. That's what we do, right? Of course, the help of your channel and Patreon group. Oh, thank you, Matt. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Duvat, what's up, brother? What's going on? Oh, very thirsty. Very, very thirsty, guys. All right. Let's go have a look around the market, guys. Let's see what's going on out in the land of crypto. Let's see what's happening out there. All right. So Sky Ambassador. Shout out to Sky Ambassador. Go shoot him a follow over on X, guys. Pretty solid dude. He says, JASMY holders, he thinks from now on, this year, during the next 3 months, we will only see small corrections and big increases. That's what he figures, okay? So that's what he's looking at there. And check this out, guys. Courtesy of one of my favorites, Sayum1K. Guys, absolutely give him a follow. Blake, give him a follow over on X, guys. Fantastic dude. It says, retail is buying JASMY. Look at this, guys. Just look at the screenshot moments ago that includes both buys and sells with not a single yeet in sight. Look at all these people are buying JASMY today, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Everybody's scooping it up in droves. Now, I showed this in a video, guys, but I wanted to put it out there. Be careful, guys. This is that project. I can't remember what it's called. The one that Elon Musk, the meme coin that Elon Musk changed his profile picture and his name to like yesterday, and it pumped up like crazy. Well, look at this. He changed his name and his photo back today, and look at the crash on the meme coin, guys. Guys, meme coins. I've said this 100 times, okay? I like meme coins, okay? I like them. But they're not long-term holds, you guys. They're not long-term investments. I know that there's community members for all of these meme coins that are going to tell you that it's going to pass Ethereum in market cap and it's the best thing since sliced bread, right? It was created by Baby Jeebus. I'm telling you, okay? Meme coins, you get into them, you 2 to 3x, maybe 5x your money in the short term, you get the hell out, right? That's it. If I was in this coin and Elon Musk pumped it the way that it did, I would have been 100% out of the project right then and there. I would not have waited for him to change his name and profile picture back and watch it crash. Get your money, get the hell out as quickly as you can on meme coins. Don't look at them as long-term holds, okay? Not financial advice. You do you, boo-boo. But be careful out there, guys. Be careful. Yes, Kekius Maximus there, right? Noted. Beeves, Rob, do you think we hear about Binance possibly removing JASMY from the innovation zone next week or this week or next? Well, Beeves, funny you ask, my friend, because from what I've understood, they make their decisions about the monitoring zone the first week of every quarter. However, a lot of times they don't release the announcement. Sometimes they release it within a couple of days, but a lot of times they don't release it for 2 or 3 weeks later, the second or third week of the month, right? Now, I guess it probably depends on how long it takes them to evaluate the projects that are there. So I would be prepared for the worst, but expect the best, right? So expect not to hear an answer until like the third week of January, but hope that you get it this week is what I would say, right? next week. Sorry, it's already like Wednesday today, right? So speaking of it being Wednesday, guys, just a reminder, tomorrow evening, the evening stream, 8 p.m. Central, we have a special guest on the channel. Crypto Canvas will be here, and we will be discussing Onyx Coin, XCN, and their connections to BlackRock and JP Morgan and all that fun stuff. I know you guys have really been enjoying his videos, so I invited him to be a guest on the show, so he will be here tomorrow. So make sure you guys are here for that. See, I listen to you guys, and I bring you the content that you want to see. You guys enjoy this guy. You guys enjoy him. You guys enjoy Max. You guys enjoy, and I bring that to you, right? So, so yeah. So hopefully you guys appreciate and watch that. What else do we have going on here? Crypto David in the house. Time is money. Stay strong. DCA is Jasmy. In Jasmy we trust. Happy New Year. Absolutely, David. Absolutely, brother. All right. So Lagarde says the European Central Bank has a big, heavy agenda for 2025.
I want to wish all of you a happy New Year. Happy, healthy, prosperous 2025. So we have a big, heavy agenda at the ECB. We have made significant progress in 24 in bringing down inflation, and hopefully 25 is the year when we are on target as expected and as planned in our strategy. Of course, we will continue our efforts to ensure that that inflation stabilizes sustainably at that 2% medium-term target. We will also be reviewing our monetary policy strategy. Why do we do that? We just did that in 21. Well, we're doing it to ensure that it still fits the changing world in which we live, and that we are fit for 25 and following. Another significant development on the horizon is our digital euro. We are in the preparation phase, and we are expecting European legislation. Once that is done, we will decide whether we move forward with developing a digital form of cash, your digital euro. And you know, we are also working on banknotes. We are in the process of redesigning our banknotes. It's a long-standing exercise that will not be completed in 25, but significant moves will take place with the design phase. It reflects a commitment to innovation, while also preserving the trust and security that our currency represents, both in banknote form and in digital form. So we have a lot on the agenda for the ECB. And as that work begins, let me once again wish all of you from within, or of course outside the ECB, a very, very great start to 25 and a happy new year.
I hear so many mixed signals coming out of Europe, guys. Like, sometimes it's bullish, sometimes it's bearish for crypto. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on over there, man. I wouldn't want to live there right now, I'll tell you that much. Until they get their together, you know what I'm saying? Jetpack XCN Roundtable, Rob, would be epic. Well, I mean, besides Crypto Canvas and potentially Wes, I don't know who else I could really have at a XCN Roundtable. I don't know anybody else who really covers it. I should say anyone who covers it that's worth talking to is what I should say, right? Because there are a few people who cover it that are not worth talking to because they don't actually do any research, right? So yeah. So I mean, if you have suggestions for me, I'll go check out their content and see if it's compatible or not. You know what I'm saying, brother? Anthony, happy new year, buddy. And Jasmy Army 2025 is our year. Our time is now. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Let's get her smiling mug off your face, or off your screen, off your face. All right, John Deaton shared this. Presto, head of research, bullish. BTC and Solana predictions. 2025.
In fact, we published our 2025 outlook piece recently where we talk about some price targets for Bitcoin and a few other major cryptocurrencies. Yeah, so with the BTC, our target is 210,000.
Excuse me? 210,000?
Yes, yes.
Whoa. Okay.
Well, it's not that crazy. I mean, it's about 100% increase from where we are, and Bitcoin has done crazier things in the past.
Yeah, that's true.
Solana is $1,000 target price, and then for Ether, we predict in terms of a ETH to BTC ratio, so recovering back to 0.05 from current 0.03.
Okay.
Yeah, ratio.
So then the key question is how? Why?
Well, there are a few things going on. So we arrive at our target price using what's called MV-RV ratio. MV stands for market value. RV stands for the realized value. Realized value is a value of a Bitcoin blockchain based on the most recent on-chain transaction price. So it's a sort of similar to price to book multiples in equity.
Okay.
And then we calculate we estimate the realized value for Bitcoin for next year and apply 3.5 times the multiples based on historical range. Yeah, and then for Solana, our benchmark is Ethereum network's peak valuation during the last bull cycle 3 years ago, which was around $500 billion in market cap, and that's about $1,000 in per Solana on a Solana basis, and then. That's justified in our view because given the current level of institutional interest and then developer activity and also favorable supply outlook.
Yeah, they come in on this.
My target for Bitcoin's about 150. You guys know that. It's not going to, 250, 300, 500,000 in this bull run, right? Shook Focus and Stargate Ventures. Actually, you know what, Jetpack? Shook Focus caught my eye the other day. I haven't watched any of his stuff. But I'll go check them out this evening. I'll go check them out after we have our group video call over on the Patreon tonight. I'll go check out Shook Focus and see what his stuff looks like. Aaron, what's up, buddy? Insane prices. They're going to be the bag holders. Yeah, unfortunately, there has to be bag holders, right? Unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? I mean, better them than you guys. A huge Bitcoin move is brewing, guys. Liquidations, just like I showed you guys a few minutes ago. So the yellow, if you don't know what this is, Jesus. Sorry, guys. My arm's broken right now, so when I twist it certain ways, it hurts. That really hurt. The yellow is high leverage, right? So basically, the price is going to come up and liquidate or come down and liquidate all of this leverage. And as I showed you guys over on the other chart here, there's a lot of longs right now down here, a lot of shorts up here, guys. So expect some volatility. Will probably come up to liquidate and then come down to liquidate and then come up to liquidate, and then it's off to the races, right? So a lot of shorting and longing going on right now. I don't know why people are crazy enough to do that, but they are. And they will pay for it, I suppose, right? The reckoning is at hand. All right, what else do we got? Simply Bitcoin. Nico says the biggest economic crisis in American history has happened under the Federal Reserve.
The biggest crises, economic crises in American history have happened under the Federal Reserve. The Great Depression in the late 1920s and early 1930s, and of course the Great Recession that completely destroyed my generation, which is the 2008-2009 financial crisis. And of course, that's when Bitcoin was born, right? The Genesis block, Chancellor on the brink of the second bailout for banks. Satoshi created Bitcoin as a response to central banking. We have to remember what the long-term goal is here. And we're making tremendous amount of progress, and we are shifting the Overton window. But we have to remember the end goal. Yes, number go up is good. We get rich, wonderful, amazing. That's all fine and dandy. But we have to strive for more. And what do we want? Like, what type of future do you want your children to live in, the future generations to live in? Because if we do not end central banking peacefully, democratically, coloring within the lines, your children are destined for slavery. Like, fiat is one of the most malicious things that I think has ever been invented, because it essentially allows this insidious taxation without most people realizing it's even happening in the first place. Because if you talk to the people around you, they're continuing to seek a political solution when it's not, there isn't a political solution to this. The solution is opting out into better money. Like, that is the solution. So just keep your eye on the ball, keep focused, because we have to remember why we are here. Like, we came for the money, we stayed for the revolution, and make no mistake, Bitcoin is a peaceful revolution. And all we need is at least 5 to 10% of the population in any, regardless of the country, to opt out of that system. And if enough of us do it, we're going to win. And there's absolutely nothing they can do about it.
I agree. 100% agree with that, man. 100% agree with that. All right, let's get into an article. I feel like we haven't done an article in a few days. Funky, what's up, buddy? What a great first day of the new year. All green. Yeah, be careful though, brother. I feel like it's a bull trap. Bitcoin's getting ready for a reversal. Will altcoins follow? Bitcoin, the king of cryptocurrencies, is showing signs of potential reversal after weeks of sideways trading. Could this be the moment investors have been waiting for? And more importantly, will altcoins join the rally? On both the daily and weekly charts, key technical indicators for Bitcoin suggest that a reversal may be imminent. The stochastic oscillator, which measures momentum, has hit oversold levels, indicating that sellers might be exhausted. Similarly, the relative strength index, a popular tool to assess whether an asset is overbought or oversold, is hovering near the bottom of its range. Historically, such levels have often preceded significant price recoveries. This convergence of oversold conditions on multiple timeframes paints a promising picture for Bitcoin. If history repeats itself, a breakout could be on the horizon, possibly pushing Bitcoin to reclaim key resistance levels and set the stage for a new bullish trend. While Bitcoin's potential reversal is exciting, Q1 has historically been a period of growth for Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap. Ethereum's price often follows Bitcoin during market recoveries, but it has its own catalysts that drive unique growth. Ethereum's network upgrades, growing adoption of decentralized finance, and the increasing popularity of layer 2 scaling solutions frequently gain momentum in the first quarter of the year. Investors and developers alike tend to double down on Ethereum's potential during this period, leading to significant price increases. If Bitcoin's reversal triggers a broader market rally, Ethereum could lead the charge among altcoins. Amid the broader market anticipation, Altura stands out as one of the most bullish projects for the coming months. Altura is revolutionizing the gaming and NFT industry by providing smart NFT solutions that enable developers to integrate dynamic NFTs to their games. This innovation allows in-game assets to evolve and adapt based on gameplay, creating a more immersive and engaging experience for players. What makes Altura particularly promising is its strong community support and growing list of partnerships with game developers. As blockchain-based gaming gains traction, Altura's native token, ALU, could see exponential growth if Bitcoin and Ethereum rally as expected. Altura is well positioned to ride the wave and deliver impressive returns for investors. Now, guys, that is not an endorsement of Altura from me personally. I do not hold any. It's just part of the article. I'm more interested in Bitcoin and the altcoin rally. Keep that in mind. Bitcoin's potential reversal is sparking excitement across the crypto market, with key indicators like stochastic and RSI signaling a bottom. The stage is set for a rebound. Ethereum, as always, is likely to shine in Q1, fueled by its strong ecosystem and historical trends. Meanwhile, Altura emerges as a standout altcoin, poised to capitalize on the growing blockchain gaming market. As the market gears up for what could be a pivotal period, investors are keeping a close eye on these trends. Whether you're a seasoned trader or a newcomer, now might be the best time to position yourself for the opportunities ahead. Beebs, I like your JASMY 25 price targets video. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I put a lot of thought into that one. John, what's up, buddy? You bullish on Honest Coin XCN? Psh, does a pig shit stink? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Tomorrow, John, if you missed it, I have Crypto Canvas, who runs his own YouTube channel called Crypto Canvas. He will be a special guest on the channel tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central. And we're going to talk all about Onyx Coin XCN, actually. So, yeah, make sure that you're here for that stream. It's going to be a great collaboration. All about it. Well, then you're not going to want to miss the live stream, brother. You are not going to want to miss the live stream tomorrow. I'll tell you that much. I tell you what. Okay, what else do we have? Let's get into another video. Just got some short videos today. The fiat standard just incentivizes you to lie and cheat to get closer to the guy that's lying and cheating the best.
On a Bitcoin standard, you are actually incentivized not to listen to the man on the TV, because the man on the TV, whether it be a politician or a news guy or like whatever, and I guess also he has an incentive to tell the truth and not to lie, because by lying, they feed their families. Like, the incentives to lie on a fiat standard are so great, and the incentives to tell the truth are minimal. And on a Bitcoin standard, that's completely reversed, where the incentive to tell the truth is very, very great. And the incentive to lie is very damning, because when you have a money spigot, your main goal is to get close to the spigot. The closest guy gets the most cash. And you do whatever you need to get there, right? It's like being a part of a gang. Like, you know, you'll kill people to get closer to the gang leader because you know that will better your family and your future. But without the gang leader, you just want to do right by everyone. You have to kind of, you know, tread lightly in society and be bold, but be fair and be balanced and be equal and all this stuff. And so I feel like the Bitcoin standard incentivizes that, whereas the fiat standard, it just incentivizes you to lie and cheat to get closer to the guy that's lying and cheating the best.
That's fiat, baby. That's fiat for you. Boomer. I felt like you abandoned me, brother. Where you been? Where you been, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What else do we got? Investment company Franklin Templeton says, we expect to see strategic Bitcoin reserves added by several nations. And I would agree with this 100%. I would agree 100% with that. All right, what else do we have? IRS grants temporary tax relief for crypto holders on CeFi exchanges. The IRS has introduced a temporary relief measure to assist cryptocurrency holders utilizing centralized finance exchanges. So like your Binance's, your Coinbase's, your Crypto.com's, your KuCoins, stuff like that, right? This development addresses concerns regarding tax liabilities stemming from finalized custodial broker regulations under Section 6045. The regulations set to take effect on January 1st, which is today, require the use of the first in, first out accounting method unless taxpayers opt for the alternative like highest in, first out, or specific identification. The IRS relief measures minimize tax burdens on CFI exchanges users during 2025. Tax strategy expert Shihan, not even going to try, of CoinTracker highlighted the challenge of the new rules. He noted that most CFI brokers were unprepared to support Spec ID by January 2025 implementation date. Many taxpayers would default to first in, first out without the relief, which could unintentionally increase their tax obligations. In bullish market conditions, first in, first out accounting could lead to selling assets with the lowest cost basis first. This process often results in higher capital gains taxes. The temporary measures allow taxpayers to rely on their records or tax software to determine which specific digital assets are sold during this period, avoiding the automatic application of first in, first out. The relief applies only to transactions between January 1st and December 31st, 2025. After this time frame, taxpayers must formally choose an accounting method with their brokers. The IRS emphasizes the importance of alignment between tax software and broker settings. Taxpayers must ensure their accounting method on CFI broker platform matches the one used in their tax software. He urged users to verify this synchronization to avoid discrepancies and ensure accurate reporting. From January 1st, 2026, taxpayers must formally select their preferred accounting method with their broker. If no choice is made, brokers will default to first in, first out, potentially impacting future tax outcomes. However, taxpayers do not need immediate action to qualify for the temporary relief. According to the IRS, the relief is automatically applied. He also emphasized users to plan for the transition and understand how the accounting methods influence their tax liabilities. This proactive approach will help crypto holders navigate the regulatory changes smoothly. The temporary relief provides a crucial buffer for CFI users, giving them time to adopt the forthcoming Section 6045 regulations by allowing personal records or tax software in 2025. The IRS aims to prevent unintended financial burdens during the transition to the new requirements. All right, and that was for all you Americans out there. Took a break. That's cool, man. That's cool, brother. It's good to see you back, man. It's good to see you back. You're part of the family, brother. You're part of the family. RJ 2010, man, where you been? Get ready for Bitcoin TP shake, everyone. It could hit as low as 76K. We talked about that at the beginning of the stream. I think we could see, I'm aiming right now for 85 to 88K for a shakeout, right? Holmes, what's up, buddy? No one's shaking me out. It always goes back up. Yeah, hey, man, I'm begging for that pullback, because if you're on the Patreon or you're a YouTube channel member, you know damn well that I started dollar cost averaging into a brand new altcoin, and I want to stuff those bags, baby. I'm jack stacked and fanny packed. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right. So let's go look at, you know what? Let's look at Swift and Onyx Coin charts. Swift still waiting for that breakout. We got to close this. Maybe we'll get this daily candle close tomorrow outside of here, and we can take off to the upside. Going over to Onyx Coin's chart. You guys know my target here. Out of the bull flag, the break to the upside somewhere right up here around that 2036 would be where I think we're going to hit, and then we'll come back down and we'll either consolidate in this little golden pocket between 2033 and 20330 and 20339, or we may come all the way down into here between 2027 and 2031, right? Those are my targets for the next level of consolidation, putting in those higher lows and continuing to the upside. So look for that run here very, very soon, guys. Very, very soon if Bitcoin breaks to the upside. If not, if we do get that pullback on Bitcoin, we could see us get invalidated on this. But for now, this is what we're watching for. All right, let's go back and have a look over at the bubbles. Yeah, look at that. Supra up 14.5%. Jasmy 8.3%. Nice little climb we're having, guys. Nice little climb we're having across the market. I like it. Bitcoin's making another run at resistance as well right now. Yeah. $95,559. See if we can break that. Ooh, so guys, just so you guys know, if you're over on the Patreon, guys, the live group video calls that we're going to be up and running, those should start within the next few days. We do still have the regular one that we do after every evening live stream here. Those are going to continue. We will be live over there after this stream is over. But I'm adding a couple every day where I'm just going to turn it on and leave the window open for all of the Patreon members to jump in whenever they want and chat with each other. Even if I'm not there, you guys will be able to chat with each other and stuff like that. I'm going to leave that window open for you guys. It's better than hopping in a Discord and typing to get your questions answered, because, you know, all the time people hear things like you hear FUD or something, it scares you, or you hear good news and you want some confirmation, right? You want some confirmation. You want to speak to somebody. Well, that's why I've done this. I've opened this window for everyone over on the Patreon to jump in. It's a live group video call you can jump in and out of throughout the day. You can chat with everybody that's in there. We have hundreds of people in the community, so you can jump in. If you're scared, you're like, man, you could jump in there and you could be like, hey, man, listen, I heard this bad news about Jasmy, or this bad news about Onyx Coin. Like, is this true? Has anybody else heard this? And everyone's there in real time. You can see each other. You can talk to each. You can hear each other. So I've opened that window up. We're doing something over there, guys, that no one else is doing. It's completely unprecedented access, not only to me, but to each other over in the community, right? And because that's what I wanted to create. It's not about me. It's about a community. But you can also schedule one-on-one coaching AMAs with me personally as well. So definitely get over there, guys. The Patreon this afternoon absolutely exploded again. We get these days. Every once in a while we get a day and the Patreon just goes nuts. And we get like a ton of people jumping over there all at once. So definitely get over there, guys. Get your spots booked in. If you don't have an exit strategy in place yet for this bull run, there's something I wanted to discuss with you guys, okay? And that is that, you know, the feeling that you get when you're dollar cost averaging into, let's say, Jasmy or Onyx Coin, okay? And then the market starts to pump and then the prices start to get too high. And that feeling you get where you're like, oh, it's not enough. I wish I had time to get more. It's not enough. I want it to go down. I want more. My bag's not. It's just never enough, right? You know that feeling that you get? Well, listen, the same thing happens when the market's going nuts and your portfolio, let's say that you started with, I don't know, 30, 40 grand in your portfolio. And you're at a point where your portfolio is at like $800,000, $700,000, $800,000 in the altcoin season, okay? And I know you're sitting there right now and you're saying, geez, I would sell no problem. And I'm here to tell you, no, you won't. I know you think you would right now because it's not in front of you. But when that happens, you get what I call crypto drunk, because all of a sudden you start seeing BitBoy and all these other big content creators, and they're telling you that the market's going higher. So what happens is you start to get greedy. You say, well, listen, I could go this high. Why can't it go higher? I have $800,000. Why can't it go to $1 million? Why can't it go to 1.5 million, right? Why can't that happen? Everyone's saying the market's going to go higher. Why can't that happen? Guys, that happens to 95% of people in crypto. It's easy to say, I'll sell if my portfolio does that, when it's not sitting in front of you. When it is sitting in front of you and people are telling you it's going higher, you won't hit that sell button, guys. Most of you will not hit that sell button. Without me on the other end of your screen screaming at you to hit that sell button, right? So get over to the Patreon, guys. We have a whole community of people over there that are going to help you realize, keep you tethered to reality, and keep you on point to make sure that you're taking your profits and that you do not make the mistake of either selling too soon or holding out of greed. Because what do we say on the channel, guys? Pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered, right? We make sure you get fed, not slaughtered. You don't want to be holding too long and then round tripping it till 2029 because you got greedy, right? So get over to our community, guys. Join us over there. I will be live over on the Patreon in a group video call in about 15 minutes, and I expect to see all of you over there. We have a fantastic time. Jump in, ask your questions, join the community, or just sit back and listen and take notes, because you can watch multiple people who have been in the business, who've been in the industry, the crypto industry, for a couple of cycles now, and you can just listen to us bounce ideas off each other, talk about the charts, talk about where we think things are going, when the pullbacks are going to happen, when we're taking profits in the spring, when we're dollar cost averaging back into it in the summer, when the blow off top is, all that stuff and more, guys. So get over to the Patreon. I will see you guys over there in about 15 minutes. Okay, click like if you like this video, click subscribe if you really liked it, and one more message here. People may not feel this way, but be thankful that Gary's suppressed. Yes, absolutely. Gary gave us all an opportunity. WF Capital shows up at the last second. You squeaked in, brother. I will be live over on the Patreon in 15 minutes. Peace.